Learn to love what you have before life teaches you to love what you've lost. What if I told you that love isn't measured in grand gestures, but in goodbyes? The truest expressions of love don't always happen in wedding halls or candlelit dinners, but they happen in the raw, unfiltered moments before someone walks away. Really think about it. Airports have seen more sincere kisses than wedding halls. Hospitals have heard more desperate prayers than places of worship. Because love, real love, isn't just about presence, it's about absence. It's about the aching realization of what someone means to you right as they're slipping away. But why? Why do we only recognize the depth of love when it's on the verge of being lost? There's actually a science to it. Psychologists have a term for this: negativity bias. Our brains are wired to pay more attention to loss than to gain. It's a survival instinct, an ancient part of us that prioritizes what we stand to lose more than what we already have. That's why goodbyes hit harder than hellos. It's why we cling to someone a little tighter at an airport than we ever did on an ordinary Tuesday night at home. A study from Cornell University found that people regret lost relationships more than missed opportunities in careers or personal achievements, because success can be rebuilt, money can be earned again, but love, once it's gone, it's never quite the same. It just doesn't hit the same. And this doesn't just apply to romance, it applies to friendships, family, and even the quiet companionship of a pet. We assume they'll always be there until they're not. I want you to picture this, and I want you to actually visualize it. There are a couple at an airport. One is leaving, the other is staying. The seconds before they part are filled with everything they never said when they had time. I love you, take care of yourself, I wish we had more time. These words, so easy to say on any given day, suddenly carry the weight of the world. Because when we know time is running out, we strip away the small talk and get straight to the heart of what truly matters. Now shift to the scene of a hospital room. A family's gathered around a hospital bed, all their hands are linked together, whispering prayers they never thought they'd say out loud. Please, Lord, let them make it. God, if you're listening, just one more chance. I'll swear I'll be better if you just let them stay. In these moments, faith becomes instinctive and love becomes desperate, because nothing makes us appreciate someone more than the fear of losing them. And here's the cruel part. Sometimes we don't get a second chance. Here's the real tragedy in all this. We don't live in a constant state of urgency. We don't treat everyday life like an airport farewell or a hospital bedside. We get comfortable. We assume people will always be there. We think we have more time. And so because of that, we postpone gratitude. We delay affection. We let love become routine instead of meaningful and powerful. How many times have you brushed off a goodbye because you assumed there would be another? How many moments have you wasted too caught up in distractions to appreciate the people right in front of you? Think about the last time you truly looked at someone you love and felt grateful for them. Not because they were leaving, not because you were afraid, but just because. It's hard to recall, isn't it? The title of the video is Learn to Love What You Have Before Life Teaches You to Love What You've Lost. It's a powerful piece of wisdom, and yet most of us don't learn this lesson until it's too late. We realize how much we love our parents when we move out. We realize how much we cherish a friend when distance separates us. We realize how much we needed someone the moment they walk away. And the irony is, the love was always there. We just never paid attention to it. And here's the real heartbreak. Most of us don't lose people in a dramatic, cinematic way. We lose them in slow, unnoticeable ways. Not every loss comes with a grand goodbye at the airport. Not every loss comes with the dramatic urgency of a hospital bedside. Sometimes love fades away quietly. A friendship drifts apart because neither side makes the effort. A relationship crumbles because we stopped appreciating the little things. A family member grows distance because we let time and silence build a wall between us. And by the time we realize what we've lost, the door is already closed. But what if we loved like we were always at the airport? Imagine if we lived as if every moment with someone mattered. If we hugged people like we might not see them tomorrow. If we said I love you without needing a reason. Imagine if we didn't wait until the airport to say what we truly feel. If we didn't wait until the hospital to show we care. If we didn't wait until love was leaving to start loving fully. Because the truth is, love shouldn't only be loud when it's about to leave. It should be loud every single day. So how do we stop taking love for granted? How do we make sure we don't end up with a heart full of I should have said more? Well, number one, start saying it now. Don't assume people know how much they mean to you. Tell them, and tell them today. Number two, be present. Put the phone down. Look people in the eyes. Time is the most valuable gift you can give. Number three, appreciate the mundane. Love is not just in grand gestures. It's in everyday moments. A shared meal, a random text, a laugh over something silly. These moments, even though you might not recognize it now, are powerful. And in 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll look back and wish you had more of them. Number four, forgive faster. Most of the things we fight over won't matter in the long run. Don't let pride steal your time. Number five, live life like you're at the airport. Love as if every moment is going away, because in reality, it is. If you knew today was the last time you would see someone, how would you treat them? Now ask yourself, why aren't you treating them like that already? I'll leave you with this before I go. One day we will all say our final goodbyes. Some will happen at airports, some will happen in hospital rooms, and some will happen without warning in the quiet spaces between the chaos of life. And when that day comes, the only thing that will matter is how well we loved while we still had the chance. So please don't wait. Don't wait for the flight announcement. Don't wait for the hospital call. Don't wait for love to be at the door, suitcase in hand, ready to leave. Love them now. Love them today. Because love is always felt most when it's leaving. But maybe, just maybe, we can learn to feel it just as deeply while it's still here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. In the meantime, stay humble, be blessed, and keep growing.